Alright, welcome back, everybody. This is the first voice commentary episode of Beat That Backlog. I'm here with my roommate Andrew Banks, who's going to be playing and hopefully finishing Super Meat Boy with us tonight.
Hopefully you're finishing it.
Hopefully I'm finishing it tonight, yes, of course. So, I'm actually on the last world right now, which is Rapture, and I've got 3 levels beat. I haven't exactly done any of the Dark World yet, so I think it remains to be seen whether I'm going to be finishing the Dark World for the blog to complete it. But for now, I'm fairly close to the end of this. So I tried this one. Actually, this is the one where I got stuck at because
that was a great first try.
Yeah, I know, it was wonderful, right? And I had this down to a science before. Now it's like
I can tell.
I did. I swear. I swear. Like literally, I could. There we go. Oh no. So this is what it's going to be about. It's just going to be a bunch of videos of me dying and dying over and over again. I was thinking about actually. I got it. Yeah. Oh no.
You could have still made that, right?
So, actually, I don't know what to do once I get to that point.
Just start wall jumping.
That's all you have to do?
Yeah, sure. You've been doing it the whole game.
Hold on, I'll show you. Whoa.
It's a secret area.
Yeah. Actually, that's not... No, maybe not. Oh. This is basically just going to be a game of me cursing at the screen the entire time.
You know what? I never really got frustrated in this game.
You know what's funny is I remember way back when this came out, everybody was telling me how hard this game was, and I was like, oh well, I don't want to play it then, because I'm not really a gamer who's into frustration games. And oh, here we go, I got it. And so I told myself I never wanted to play it. But the cool thing about it is, when you respawn instantly, there's no frustration to it. You feel like you feel like you haven't lost anything by dying. So it's just like, oh, you died, we'll just try again.
Yeah, and you know what it's like now that I've played games that don't let you restart instantly, it gets kind of frustrating having to wait for it, you know?
I mean,
so,
you just beat Dark Souls. I mean, like...
I did just beat Dark Souls, but restarting an area in Dark Souls with the right perspective, mind you, is like restarting an area in Rainbow Six now, where you approach the whole thing tactically, and then it's not so much about how long it takes you to get back. Now it's about making sure that you check all your corners and you do everything right and you don't like ignore the rules the game taught you. But if you're in a game like this, like I just played this game at PAX called Aris Awakening,
yeah,
which is a really cool like puzzle platformer kind of thing with like some teleport mechanics. But the biggest problem was the few times that I died, I had to wait like 8 seconds to respawn. Now that doesn't sound like that much.
That is unacceptable. My millennial attention span does not allow that. I need
exactly, man. If you can't tweet at me what is being updated in my life, then I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, in other words, you know, it wasn't all that long in the grand scheme of things, but compared to a game like this, it's like it really it spoils you, you know.
I agree. I know what you're talking about. This is the part I have the most trouble with. I don't know what I have to do.
So I'm looking at it and I'm wondering if you're kind of screwed. Maybe... Yeah, there you go. That was exactly what I was going to suggest.
Ooh, okay. I got this. I'm not even...
No, you don't have it doing that. You got to stick to the wall, man.
I know. The funny thing was, I literally moved over... Oops. Okay, let's see if I can get this. You know what it is? You got to have enough of that upward momentum.
Absolutely.
To make it up. But, if I know I can do that... Oh, God. But,
sounds more like we're commentating on a football game or something. Oh, you gotta have some of that upward momentum there, John.
Well, you see, John, if you don't have the upward momentum, you're gonna fall down.
Well, you know, if you don't get enough upward momentum, you're just gonna go right into those salt blades. You really don't want that.
You really don't. That's just... Yeah, speaking of which, speaking of PAX, I actually met Tommy Rapines at this panel.
I did too.
And yeah, did he talk to him about anything interesting?
Yeah, so I was super interested to talk to him, but he had a whole bunch of like non-answers. Like not like he was trying to be a dick, just like he didn't really know how to take questions from his fans.
So I felt like I had nothing to really talk to him about, because it's just like, hey, I really liked you in Indie Game the Movie, which is basically all I know him from. You know, I haven't even beaten this yet. So I just basically went up to him to tell him basically, hey, I really like your work, but I have nothing else in common with you other than that.
Yeah, I mean, I went up and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'd like to transition to games, but I find it hard to, you know, fit it into a schedule when I work a programming job that often turns from a 9 to 5 to an 8 to 8. So I asked him about that in, you know, almost the exact same wording. And he's like, I was like, yeah, so like, how'd you find the time? Like, how'd you make that transition? He's like, I don't know, I just found time. I was like, wow, oh, thanks. Yeah,
wow.
That part I didn't say out loud, but then he saw the disappointed look on my face.
Yeah,
My entire world was crushed because that was the answer from one of my programming heroes.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I started out with some projects that were really small and really personal that really didn't mean anything to anyone but me, and then I went from there. And that was still kind of a non-answer, but it was better than the first one, so I guess I'll take what I can get.
I mean, I think it sort of aligns with what those other people were probably telling you about, I think, the other girl, the other developer, told you about like a small video game she worked on where you have to find out who ate your Chinese food. And so maybe the whole lesson there is like start very small. And that was you that told me that story, right?
I don't think so.
Really? No.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It totally was. It was the girl who did Depression Quest.
Depression Quest.
Yeah, but it was like that game was so bizarre. I guess the fact that it revolved around finding out who ate your Chinese food was the part that like stuck in my mind the least.
Interesting. Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
But, I think it was like some kind of noir point-and-click adventure that had like Cthulhu in it at some point. I forget.
But I mean like for what's it called, Fred McMillian, like McMullen, sorry. How what game was this for him? Like I'm sure it wasn't his first.
No,
right?
he did a ton of stuff on Newgrounds.
Yeah, exactly. Newgrounds.
You can now get, I don't know if it's the comprehensive collection of Ed McMullen's previous games, but you can get something called the Basement Collection, where it's like 8 or so games that he had on Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Meat Boy was a Newgrounds game, and then they made Super Meat Boy with new levels and all that other stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, I mean, yeah, this is an expansion of the Newgrounds game. And then, most of those old things are done with the guy who helped with the program, Binding of Isaac. Yeah, so like I said, I think there were like 8 games in that Basement Collection, so we did at least like 8 games before this. I don't know about Tommy or Fennis, and probably not that many, but probably enough, you know, prior to before.
I mean, the Basement Collection, that kind of, I'm implying that he made all those games while he was like chilling in his parents' basement.
Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered from it. Yeah.
I mean, hey, those are humble beginnings right there, if anything. But I mean, that's pretty cool. Like,
you did make that jump before. Like,
I know.
I've seen it
fuck
happen.
my life, dude. Jesus, this jump. It's really cool, actually. Like the mechanics of it. I wonder if you think I could slide under there.
I don't know.
I think I tried it before.
I think they want to bait you for it.
Yeah, that's likely a possibility. This is why I left off in this game before. It's just that I got stuck on this one level for a long time, and I was like, yeah, I don't want. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I'm not even at the point where I'm going after all like the band-aids now.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't bother with band-aids after like the first level.
Yeah, and even like the Lost Worlds, I'm not even like I didn't even.
Oh, the Worm Souls or whatever?
Yeah.
Now, you know what? Those I tried to get to, and once I got there, I was like, man, I really need to beat them. And then there was just... What ended up happening is I just didn't discover most of them.
I don't understand how I did this before. Do you remember?
You slid and then you jumped.
That's very, very helpful.
That's what I thought. Well, you see, John, you gotta get that upward momentum.
Yeah, of course. See,
you were actually really close there, but...
Yeah, but it's like, I just can't get past it. What I think is, do you recall, like, being able to, like, actually glide over there, like, without having to do this stuff? Because it seems like...
Oh, wait, you know what? Here, try jumping back to the little propulsion thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, actually. Oh!
Yeah, try jumping
like
back to the propulsion thing on the top of it, and then let that propel you back again.
Shoot me back again, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll get it, don't worry. Now the trick is going to be getting back there, which means I'm not going to be able to get back there at all for another 5 minutes anyway. So.
Yeah. No, that's 2.
No, I got it.
Wait.
And okay.
All right. That only took 3.
Okay, cool. I think I could probably.
Yeah,
do it
you gotta go
here.
from that second one for sure, and then jump back to the propulsion thing.
Oop,
I didn't say all the way back.
Well, actually, so I was actually waiting for it to like push me back.
Yeah, it just kept on letting you go forward.
Yeah, that was very. That was entertaining. Nonetheless. Let's see. There's gotta be a way. Oh, hold on, wait a second. I think I know how to do this.
No, that's not how you do it.
Oh, so pardon me, Your Majesty.
I don't know. Like you said, you thought you knew how to do it. Clearly, that wasn't it.
Oh, there you go.
Bam.
Oh!
How disappointing.
I know. What an
Tripped at the finish line.
what an anticlimactic ending. All right, we got this, man.
Maybe even A plus. A plus. Nah, I don't think we're gonna. That's alright.
No, but that was good, man. Booyah. Alright, cool. Panic switch. Oh.
It's a song, Panic Switch.
This is actually really cool. I like the flow of this level.
Yeah. Only 1/4 of it.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Oh my! Oh
wow.
God! Damn! Oh! I know it's.
You gotta stop hitting the run button all the time.
I know.
Everybody's problem.
Okay, that was bad. I'm actually kind of curious now.
Yeah.
I definitely do love these replays. They're adorable.
Yep. 1250.
No, I didn't miss by a fraction. I do need to run, honestly.
Yeah, you need. Well, no, because these things only disappear at a certain rate.
That's a good point.
It's
Alright.
just like you were a little slow on some of the switches, I guess. It's like really the only actually hard part in the whole level.
That was great, man. That was phenomenal. Alright. Second attempt is pretty good. I'm pretty good. Oh, I think I have a feeling I was supposed to get that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if you want the A+ time, you gotta get it then, but otherwise it's not there. Man, that's the same key noise as Binding of Isaac, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's probably part of the standard sound library. Oh, that's your switch, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I missed the switch, better kill myself.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. You should be pressing that.
Yeah, because, this is such a lively game. Such a...
Right, you gotta slide down on that right wall.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
And it's gone forever.
Yeah, now it's gone
Now
forever.
you kill yourself.
Yeah. Oh, God, I just tore apart like chunks of hamburger.
Almost as if you're a meat boy.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a worm soul thing.
Oh my God, dude, this timing thing is gonna be the only, like, really challenging part of it.
That one's not lost. Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like. Hey!
Oh.
Now where do you go?
Down here?
No?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, all the way back over there. Oh, I see your dilemma. You have to go back up,
yeah.
yep.
I'm literally starting to sweat playing this game. That might be out of here now.
That's what you call the gamer workout.
The gamer workout?
And A button, and left, and jump.
Work those thumbs, girls. Oh, wow. Alright, well now into the pit of doom, along with it. Fuck you. I know I'm not supposed to be over there, but it's just like, you lose your patience so quickly. I'll do it the right way. Whatever.
And it's
God.
gone.
Alright, I got this. Wormhole. Oh, come on. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, I swear to god, it's like being in hell. This is horrible.
Yes,
Well, actually, yeah.
This is hell.
This is pretty hell, yeah.
This is the worst possible thing I could possibly imagine. Is being stuck on a level in Super Meat Boy for about 5 minutes.
I got this? No, I don't got this. I gotta jump up to meet it. It's the only possible way.
There's nothing worse in this world than being stuck on this level.
Then being stuck on this level in Super Meat Boy, yeah. I'm really gonna take my time because I've lost the, what do you call it right now?
The will to live.
Yeah, the will to live.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, alright, I got this. I'm feeling it.
You gotta ride the right wall up, so that way you have enough clearance over the left saw.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes! Oh my god.
And you rescued Bandit Girl just in time for her to be kidnapped again.
Ooh. Oh, I like this. This is simple. Oh, well. Oh, except for this, it's gonna be kind of irritating to keep doing this over and over again.
Oh, there's where he died before.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh,
No.
oh my god, dude, it just
Super Meat Boy giveth and Super Meat Boy taketh away.
Yeah, this is like Super Meat Boy, the memorization part.
It's not entirely memorization.
Oh,
it's not like that boss.
Yeah, so yeah, that was irritating.
That was hell, right?
That was literally hell. It wasn't just like being in hell. That was
Oh yeah, that was
actually hell. Yeah.
No, that was kind of what I was asking before. Was that the world hell? And you said it's literally hell, which means that playing that level was literally being in hell.
And now, well, yes. I don't know. Oh, come on! Are you serious?
Yup. You got it. You got this. Don't run.
Don't run. Okay. I like how I kicked pieces of my old self into the saw blades over there, even though I haven't even touched it yet. Oh my god! You gotta be joking. I got this, actually. I think I got this down to a science. Alright, we got this. Yeah! Oh, 3D plus 2.
I've given your science some peer review. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh!
Exploding these boys.
Damn.
Jump right over them, go to the wall.
I also like this is one of the few levels that actually has a, like you're on a street right now. Like, you aren't up in... Oh, this is gonna be the worst. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it just keeps going. Okay, I got this.
And I'm just gonna camp the opening again. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Really exciting.
Yeah, this is like, I want to eat hamburgers, fuck yeah. Oh, is that a thing up there?
There's something up there.
Oh,
Ah, he's gonna drop down.
Oh my god. Oh, but I can kill these guys. Whoa, okay, I can do this. Alright.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, that was good, except yeah. I guess I just gotta wait down here for it. There's really no...
Maybe if you go under it and then ride the wall.
I think, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I just
your
gotta...
way is riding the wall a bit too much.
It's actually, I wonder if this was done on purpose. It feels a little bit too gimmicky.
What?
Yeah, underneath those.
Oh, you mean the saw blade?
Yeah, oh, so actually I gotta do that. What's the next glad I figured that out because I would have been in the way. It's actually not too bad. Oh my god.
Now you have enough time to, after you kill those two guys, maybe you can lure the other guys back to the saw blade.
That's true, yeah.
Like, it looks like there's a finite number of them. Alright, we got one left. Oh, just do it. Either way.
Yeah. Oh, and I still got the 38 plus. That was good. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Why can't I... Oh, God. I got this. I forgot about the other guy. Okay, well, I eliminated the main threats now, but now I gotta figure out...
So you gotta aim so that way you use, yeah, that like that. No, you don't wanna have too much forward momentum. You gotta just let it bounce you back in the direction.
Got it.
Ah!
Alright, it's cool, I got it. Oh my god, I literally gotta get it in like the 2 jumps. Oh my god! I wonder if they can kill each other. Oh, I forgot about those two guys that spawned.
Nope, they didn't go through.
Oh, it's a good try. Let's see if I can lure these guys over into the soul man. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, gotcha. I'm making good progress so far. Oh, I fucked with that hardcore. So what are these little things? These little like pillow-like things.
I thought it was like, yeah, they look like maggots. In an earlier level, there was something very similar. I think it was like salt.
It was a salt, yeah, which I thought was actually a hilarious environmental hazard.
Yep, you gotta land, get your footing, and then jump.
I was over on the other side of the
Yep, every time, yeah. We were just in that wrong, rhythm.
Yeah. Kill that guy. Something.
You can. No.
Yeah, well, I guess I do kill him every time you kill him.
Yep. Every time you get your revenge. No!
Do you think I have to run when I
I think you need to stop, then jump. I'm not saying wait there. I am saying come to a stop.
I definitely appreciate the shot. It's like I
appreciate the shit?
Yeah, I know. I appreciate the shadows. I think they're very pretty. That doesn't help me much. I gotta make that jump very delicate.
Ah! Hey, this is beat that backlog, not cry into your hand.
I'll cry softly into my sweaty game controller. Yeah. Ooh, no.
No crying in Meat Boy, you know why?
Yeah.
Because there's no crying in Meat Boy.
This is actually, you know what? But it's Super Meat Boy, not Super Meat Man.
It didn't say Super Meat Girl.
Oh!
Didn't say Super Meat Baby. Matt did not just fart, by the way.
No,
to our only listeners, he actually just kind of did like a hand fart.
For the listeners at home.
For the listeners at home, I really shouldn't be breathing this noxious gas.
Okay, wait. For the listeners at home, try to indicate the pitch of Matt's cries as he screams like a
Oh!
Yeah!
And you still got the grade.
And I still have the A+, yeah. Wonderful. So I hear rumble. It looks like a
Need to rumble in the controller.
And check out one of those maggots has like a little smiley face down there.
Oh yeah, it's Larry Jr. Yep. But yeah, there's what do you call it? Well, the one boss was Larry, right? And then in Finding of Isaac, they give it a 50 to Larry Jr.
Oh. Okay, you know what? It's because I'm right.
You always run into the main boy until you don't. This is actually ripped right out of Mega Man. Now that I think about it, there's like 4 Mega Man games that have this, you know,
have this one puzzle, yeah. Thankfully you don't die in Mega Man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yep, even exactly like this too, where you appears. Oh no! Oh, what a one!
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough tonight.
Well, listen, you already got past literally hell.
Yeah, I mean,
anything after that, it's gotta be pretty alright.
I mean, with the Rapture though, it's a little bit worse. It's hell on earth, you know?
I suppose, but isn't hell on earth is the same thing as hell in hell?
God,
Different location.
Your genius knows no bounds.
I mean, it's simple
brilliant.
logic, right?
Yeah.
1 equals 1, you know?
Alright, hold on. Gotta...
Yeah, we gotta do the calisthenics.
Yeah, I gotta do the calisthenics. I gotta refocus my chi right now. Oh, sorry, I was focused on that brown blob over there.
Oh yeah, they're like these little balloon things that float at you.
Oh god.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, see. Well,
Alright, well now you understand the theory behind it.
Yeah, now what's to prevent me from just doing this?
Nothing. In fact, I think that's how I got across the level.
Yeah, that seems like a... I don't know if
You probably need to jump from the other one, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I got this. Geronimo! A little too far.
Overshot it. Yeah, you gotta get a sense for like the feel of like how far you gotta go.
Oh,
I did whatever feels right, you know, just like pull back a little bit. That was too much.
No, that was I stopped holding R because I want to not run when I get down there.
Ah, I see. That might be a good way to ease off.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what this does. Okay, hold on. Let me see if what just jumping does.
Nowhere near. This is right on top.
I'm right on top of him. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think what I ended up doing was just going, yeah, just ease back on it a little bit. You'll miss sometimes.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go down. Oh, okay.
That was
Does
like
that?
where it gets back to the piano part of the music.
What do you call it? Does that unlock? Oh, that unlocks this key, so I gotta go all the way back, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, these levels where you have to go back to the beginning are just torture sometimes, man. It just reminds me of a game where it's just like, I guess like, you know, the old school NES platformers where it's like the key to beating it was just crying over and over and over again.
Yep.
But the frustration with those games is that you usually had to restart the entire game. At least with this, you only restart the level.
And the levels are all really short. As a matter of fact, like in any game and movie, you mentioned like, you know, how we even rolled over having collectibles like coins or whatever. But it's like, well, I don't have lives.
Oh,
like,
no!
You know, like the game doesn't have a live system, so it's like it doesn't really make sense to have coins like Mario does.
I mean, you have the band-aids, so that gives you what, unlockable characters?
Unlockable characters, yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, it was just like, it was interesting to hear him all over different mechanics, you know?
Oh, God. Try this one more time. It's interesting that they tempt you with that, and I'm sure to get the A+ time.
I did that the way I did. I'm not sure if I got the A+ time, but I definitely did that jump in order to do this level.
Yeah, in order to get the A+ time, you definitely have to do that jump. That's definitely it, but, like, I need to... Plus, I like to kind of avoid that guy. Alright, focus. Focus the cheat. Actually, I'm sitting way too close to actually play this game too. I look at my faces in the monitor and I'm like, fuck, I can't see anything.
Glasses will be glasses.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I was just about to say, I was like, I think this is it. I think this is the time I beat it. Grotesque sense of humor with the maggots and the salt and the hypodermic needles.
Yeah, you ever play Binding of Isaac?
No!
That is a grotesque sense of humor.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that that game was made.
I mean, the game's about a kid who gets thrown into the basement naked, and he's trying to escape his mom who's trying to kill him because God commanded it.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
And in there you see, like, fetuses of, like, kids that his mom never had or something.
Piece of shit!
It's a good thing this game isn't frustrating, or else,
yeah, or else
you'd start swearing at the screen and stuff, yeah.
It's just this guy right here. He's just ruining my... Whoa! Is he gone? I think he's gone. Oh, no! I lied. That was actually...
He was hiding, waiting in ambush. Yep.
Waiting in ambush. He went away for a little bit. It's important. Come on, I can do this. Yes.
You got enough distance. Well, ride the wall! No! You gotta ride the right wall of that thing you were standing on in order to get it.
It's all out of sorts now. I just got so upset by the fact that I got away from this guy, and now...
Well, just bait him, right? And then jump over him.
And then jump over him.
And then clear the distance.
Is it just me, or do I also explode into, like, brownness, too? Like, not just, like...
What do you think? It just explodes into poop?
Well, I don't know. Like, I noticed, like, it was just some brown, like...
I mean,
maybe
blood
it's the
isn't
color...
perfectly red.
That's a good point. Maybe it's just the color of my monitor or something like that.
Yeah, it looks pretty red to me. I mean, there's some darker shades of red.
I knew I wasn't gonna get that. The second I saw him, he just had his gaping mouth open,
Yeah, all
ready
you
for
do is
me.
just wait for you to fall in.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Mega Man, I'm thankful that's not on the backlog.
What, the Mega Man game?
The Mega Man games, can you imagine that?
Yeah, I beat them all.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Did you do it with the,
The save states? Some of them probably, but...
no, well, I was gonna say the Mega Man collection on the GameCube, or...
Yes. Well, no, you know what?
No! Oh, man. Okay, yeah, keep going.
What's funny is that I got Mega Man 8 used at GameStop, and then, like, the Mega Man collection was, like, announced, like, 2 weeks later. So I played, like, half of it on PlayStation, and then played it with, like, next to no load times on GameCube, like, you know, a couple months later.
Yeah. I didn't even know there were Mega Mans on PlayStation.
Just one.
Mega Man X?
No. Well, yeah, there were Mega Man X games on PlayStation, where Mega Man rides a skateboard. Yeah, so it was like Mega Man X 4, 5, and 6 were on PlayStation 1. Mega Man X 7 and 8 were on PS2, and I never played Mega Man X8, although I heard it was better than 7.
I mean, PS2, interesting.
Yes.
I mean...
Mega Man 8, Mega Man Classic 8, that was on PS1, and it was generally a weaker entry in the series.
Now, was that still 2D?
Yes. 2D with, like, kind of, like, the occasional 3D stuff, like, you know, like Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how that is? It's like, it's kind of like that.
Okay, so still 2D platformer.
Yes.
I still think that the Mega Man, was it Mega Man Adventure or something like that? The one on the N64?
Mega Man Legends.
Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, so, that's just a completely different kind of game.
I mean, it was a completely different kind of game. I still loved it, though.
Oh, yeah, it was good for what it was. It's just, like, it's kind of weird to call it a Mega Man game because the only thing that really makes it Mega Man is the Buster.
That is true. Yes, I think it was like sort of like it was like an adventure RPG, wasn't it? Like you had to there was like places you had to go and stuff like that. It was like an open world.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of another game to compare it to. I mean, like it had town segments and it had dungeon segments, so whatever you want to compare that to. It was kind of a real-time RPG, but not really. It was weird.
It was like yeah, I recall that there was like this one dungeon underneath the town, and it was like there were multiple entrances to the dungeon that you could get into, so it was sort of like, yeah, there was like the town segment and the dungeon segment.
I remember when I spent most of my time in playing that game, I'm not even kidding, is when it had the N64 version. I mean, first off, that game was garbage to control the camera for. Right?
Okay, I don't recall that, but I'll...
Not even gonna lie, I mean, like, well, you had nothing better at the time, right? Like, now we have dual analog, it's like, that problem is solved, you know? But the camera was kind of garbage to control because you had to, you know, hit the shoulder buttons and, like, wait for Mega Man to pivot around. Yeah! Alright, look! Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I like how you just got quiet for a little
I was
bit.
like, oh man, he's not gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm a
But yeah, so it's like the camera was garbage to control because you had to like hit the shoulder buttons and like wait for Mega Man to pivot around, like the most awkward thing ever.
Oh yeah.
But what I spent most of my time in that game doing, not even gonna lie, and Dan can back me up on this.
I think I know what you're about to say, but just keep going.
Kicking the can behind the register in the shops in like the mini mall.
You know what's funny? I know that was not mine actually, though. I believe both of you. Mine was me and my brother spent all of our money trying to rebuild the town after that boss in the beginning that destroys it. And you can talk to the mayor, and he says, "We need money to rebuild the town. Can you donate?" And it was like we spent something like half of our rent time because we rented the game back then. That's a nice artifact of you know, of the 90s right there. And me and my brother spent half of our rent time with that game, literally making money, like grinding money, so the mayor could rebuild the town. I insisted that we do it because I was like, I don't want to play this game if there's no town that I can't go to. And that's what we spent all of our time on.
Did it pay off?
I mean, for an 8-year-old, I'd say yes. If a grown-ass man were to do it, I'd say, like, man...
Did you get the town rebuilt?
Yes, they do. The town does get rebuilt if you donate money to them. That was the effect of it. That was the benefit.
Clear both the enemy and the mount at the same time, yeah.
Ooh, close.
Running start for him.
Yeah, where'd you leave off in that game? You actually beat that game?
Ooh, so, when I was a kid, I really didn't get much further than that boss you were just talking about that destroys the town.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then, Dan actually bought it years later, and I played a little bit of his copy, and, I got up to, like, this boss that, like, has, like, a whirlpool, right? I think it was...
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, so I got up to that. And I don't remember if I beat that boss or if I tried it once and it was like I'm done for the day and then just never returned to it. But that was as far as I got.
You know what? That's I think about as far as I got too. Actually, so the boss that destroys the town. Those bosses were hard in that game. Honestly.
Yeah, well, they took a lot of shots, which is like you were always like looking like, man, I gotta upgrade my buster somehow. It's like there were ways to do it, but it was like a very JRPG. You gotta grind it out.
Do I have to run at that segment? You think?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. This reminds me of the boss from the Salt Factory.
Yeah.
Oh, that would've been actually really badass if I could made that. Yeah. So no, I've actually I've beaten the first Mega Man, like the one on the NES. I had it on Mega Man. Oh, fuck. Mega Man Collections on the GameCube, and I beat that, and then I beat it again on an emulator for fuck knows what reason. But,
so
I never beat Mega Man 2, which is like the one that everybody really loves.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Man 1, because it has 2 less bosses than the other ones, I beat one time at work when I worked at the help desk.
Wow.
On virtualnest.com, so no save states, and I beat it no save states in one life while I was at work one day.
That's actually pretty impressive.
It's extremely impressive. I will admit, I think that's the one that has the Yellow Demon, or what's that guy's name?
The Yellow Demon?
What the Cyclops thing who moves all the sand parts from one side of the Yellow Devil?
Oh, that's must be number 2.
Oh, is it 2? Oh, okay. Because maybe I moved on to that one after I beat Mega Man 1, but it's like in the second one. Yeah, you're right. It's the second one. It's like Yellow Devil or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like all these little sand pieces move over and blocks to the other side of the screen.
Yeah.
I did beat him by cheating with the pause glitch.
I don't know what that is.
So it's like if you pause the game, well, what you do is you use the lightning power up, which is weak to. But the thing is because the lightning power takes up multiple tiles on the screen, you can pause it over and over again, and every time you unpause it, it'll count the damage again. So you can just like multi-hit him and then kill him in like 4 hits.
Oh, cool, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I mean, that game, that's why people love that game, is just because there's a million and one ways to...
Yeah, I mean, that one wasn't really intended to be how you do it, but yeah, Mega Man 1, I beat the one like the help desk, because I would always take the morning shifts, because I was like, yeah, I'm technically available for these shifts, and even if people were available for them, nobody actually listed that they were available for them, because nobody wanted to work at 8:30 in the morning. So I was like, alright, well fine, I don't really mind working at 8:30 in the morning, and I know that there are like no calls until 10:30, so I've got 2 hours for free every day that I just get paid for. So I just did that.
Good.
Played Mega Man.
So I used to be an RA, and you would, you know, RA duty could sometimes be very uneventful on a weeknight or whatever. I beat lots of games actually in the RA office. I beat Mass Effect 3 in the RA office.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my friend Bill was like legit. We were like sitting there, I think probably on a Friday night, and Bill was just sitting there. He was like, "Oh, what game is this?" I was like, "Mass Effect." He's like, "Oh yeah, I heard about this, but I never saw anybody play it." And I had just done like the point of no return part, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm about to beat the end of the game." He's like, "Okay, well, let me watch it with you." And he wound up staying the entire time. I was like, "Aren't you gonna go out?" He's like, "No, I'm just gonna sit here and watch you, man." He's like, "It was pretty good, actually."
That sounds like a wild and crazy college Friday night.
I know, yeah, right. I had very wild times actually. One time I waited until the night before the test to study for it.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Dude, you live on the edge, man.
Yeah. You know, one time, you know, I'm the RA, but one time I dragged my students.
What?
Yeah, dude, don't fuck
with your residents?
Yeah, don't.
They live in the same building as you.
Yeah, don't fuck with me, dude. I'm a bad boy.
You were underage.
I was. I actually admit they were probably underage.
And you might have been underage.
Yeah.
At least one of those times.
Actually, so what was cool about being an RA was that I could just go down to Rutgers with you guys if I ever felt the urge to drink, you know. Oh man, so I'm learning to remaster my timing with because I discovered that I can sort of skirt underneath that guy, but getting this other salt file, this maggot file, is kind of tough because
you gotta pull back again.
Yeah. And then there's that guy down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'd say take your time to get a little bit more height, and then that maggot will be closer and you can pass it.
Think so?
And then on the left wall, like kind of go a little bit, take your time to get further up the left wall, and then...
Yeah, good point. Okay.
Yeah, then you'll be over it.
You think I could get over? Yeah,
I want to see the replay and see like all 20 meat boys that die at that exact spot on the wall.
Exact spot, yeah. I wonder what happens if I was gonna say if I don't run when I hit that. Yes. So I wonder if I could probably. I mean, it's not bad. It kind of takes a little bit of clever super people. I'm developing like a tick with my head as like I die.
I've noticed. It looks like you're gonna give yourself whiplash.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I gotta run at that part. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
I know, but it's like every single time. Well, I guess I would die every single time until I, survived it.
That's the way it usually goes.
Yeah. I'm really hoping the level's not much longer than that. Jeez. This could be interesting. Do this. Oh, there was that guy. They're such cute and cuddly fuckers, man.
That's how they get it.
That's how, yeah. I just want to hug them. How did I get past that guy before? Was I, like, quicker or something? It doesn't seem like he spawns until I get there.
Talking about that guy in the ceiling there?
No. I mean, this guy over here.
Did that, right there.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, no time to think.
Oh
my god! What the fuck? Oh, no. That was... Oh my god, can you imagine it to be like, oh my god. Jesus damn it, Christ.
You were just like, no time to think. Here I go, I'm about to win the level. Whoops!
Whoops, and then it's just, I was about to say, if like, that guy, oh my god. That guy, that fucking guy.
Take your time on that ledge, and then when you jump, you'll be clear of the other one.
That's actually a very good idea.
I can hold run.
I think, yeah, I can probably hold run while I do it. I could, potentially I could skip this, can I?
What?
Skip the level. You only have to beat a certain number of levels in the world to get to the final boss, right?
Wow, man.
Really?
Yeah, I did them all.
I just might be the longest level I've taken on. Yes!
Hey!
And I got the A+. Wow. That was good. Alright, yeah, let's see how many die there. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I wish my blood just like... Ooh, and then I can see the other guy that actually made it through all the way. And boom, there. Oh, yes. Yeah, I feel great. Time to feel bad again. I know, I'm just waiting for like the... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, oh, it's like it's
yeah, you see where you have to go.
You, yeah. Well, not into the salt pile or the maggot pile, but... Alright, get down there, okay.
You gotta ride that one too.
Come on. Oh, okay, I just gotta...
Yeah, you gotta aim lower, actually.
Yeah. I do like the fact that you can start running in the air, so it's like very convenient. Oh, no, you're not gonna do it. Okay, close. It's very conveniently timed. Very convenient for timing jumps.
You maybe go up the side of that platform?
It's actually not a bad idea. Well, if I didn't have...
Unless he needs to.
Hitting that tiny little portion right there.
Warm up.
Do you think I can make it over there?
No, that's why those things are there. To make sure you can't make that jump.
No, it's gonna... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it spikes you.
Yes, you meat boy!
I'm thinking off the right wall of that bottom platform.
Yeah, I know. Alright. It's so hard to get onto that wall though, 'cause it's like, you just kinda... I wonder if I could... That turns out not to be the solution. I'm gonna be so honest to myself.
That's not the solution.
No, that was definitely not the solution right there.
I don't know why you just jumped right into the fountain.
I thought maybe it would teleport me across or something like that. I don't know, man. Oh, whoa! Oh, motherfucker, he goes through walls. Come on.
Now you gotta ride that wall down.
Yeah. It's like, it's so funny because like the second you're done mastering like one part of the level, you're like, oh, you figured out how to get past this part. Okay, well now try and figure out how to get past this other part. That's actually something better. I wonder if I can do it from up. And it's like landing on that little smidgen of wall right there.
Yeah, you can't do it from up there. You're just gonna be too fast to be able to grab the wall.
That is a good point, yeah, but it's like you gotta like literally just like do just enough, just far enough to slide down. Okay. Gotcha. Think now. It's like I really just wanna like tip off the edge and but it's like it's so hard to control it.
Yep, you gotta be a
I
little
got
lower.
a little bit lower, yeah. It's like the timeline is so horrendous. I think I got this one.
Why don't you wait until you land?
What? Oh yeah. See, if I hesitate too long, this guy can go again.
No. So, put your air conditioner back in soon, right?
Yeah, it feels a little toasty in here, doesn't it? No, dude, I'm literally sweating my ass off right now.
Alright, 5-minute break?
Yes, let's do a 5-minute break. You know what, let's just, you know what, you want to just call it a night for now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, that's enough for tonight. I'll come back and...
Next time on Beat That Backlog, when we exit to map and see how many levels Matt has left.
I'm pretty sure I got, okay, 5 more.
We have 5 levels plus the boss, and then Matt has beaten Super Meat Boy in easy mode on the light world.
Yeah, and next time, we'll have an air conditioner, too. That
probably won't be running during the recording, but it'll at least keep the room cool in between.
In between, yeah, honestly. So, I'll keep that. I mean, the viewers probably won't give 2 craps because it doesn't affect them. But, yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching.